Hey everyone, it's the Redbeard Explorer, and I am in Athens, Greece. So join me on this adventure where I show you what I got to do.
While I was in Athens, I had the chance to visit some really interesting spots, several of which were actually recommended by you all through my social media. In this video, I'll be showing you 4 highlights: the Arch of Hadrian, the first Olympic Stadium, a quick stop at a Roman bathhouse, and of course, the iconic Acropolis of Athens. Be sure to stick around to the end. You won't want to miss it.
I've now walked all the way to the other side of the Acropolis through a wonderful neighborhood. Really a beautiful morning with not a lot of people out. Where I'm going to now is actually the Arch. I'm looking at my notes because I can't say it correctly, but I'm going to the Arch of Hadrian, and it's right over here, end of the street.
This marble gateway was built in 131 AD to honor the Roman Emperor Hadrian. It actually marked the line between Old Athens and the new city Hadrian built. One side mentions Theseus, the legendary founder of Athens, and the other side gives credit to Hadrian.
The Greeks were fascinated with orange trees, so I'm just walking through the park and there's oranges here on the ground, but you can actually see all the oranges here in the tree.
Welcome to the Panathenaic Stadium, also called Kalamarmaro, which means beautiful marble. And it totally lives up to the name, because it's the only stadium in the world made entirely out of marble.
I'm currently in the stadium that's been used in the original Olympics, and there's a lot of people running around in here, and I kind of feel like maybe I should go on a run because when in Rome, right?
This place has a wild history. It was originally built in the 4th century BC to host athletic competitions as part of the Panathenaic Games, kind of like the ancient version of the Olympics. Then, in 1896, it was fully restored and used to host the first modern Olympic Games, which is just insane to think about.
Against my better judgment, I'm going to go on a Redbeard Explorer run around the stadium.
The fastest recorded run in this stadium was by Thomas Burke in 1896. He won the first Olympic 100-meter dash with a time of 12 seconds flat. And he did it on a loose cinder track, which is way rougher than today's high-tech surfaces. Definitely a lot faster than my casual jog.
So I'm a little out of breath, but getting to run in the stadiums made me feel like a champion. So the other thing that'll make me feel like a champion is if you like and subscribe to my channel. I'm actually going on a trip around the world right now, so if you were to hit that notification bell so that way you get notified when new videos come out, you'll be able to see all the other cool places that I'm going to. These stairs are very steep. All right, now they're a little bit level.
The stadium can hold around 50,000 people, and even today, it's used for special events, concerts, and as the finishing point for the Athens Marathon.
So coming to the stadium was definitely probably one of the cooler things I've done so far, and it only cost 10 euros, so definitely have this on your to-do list when you come to Athens. So this location is requested by my friend Hannah, who is also a YouTuber, and her channel is Moxie Scene. I'll include a link in the description so you can check out her channel. But yeah, this is an ancient Roman bathhouse where the Romans and the Greeks would take baths with their friends, with their lovers, with their family. And so I'm sure it was an exciting time if you're the type of person that likes taking baths with everyone that you know.
Unfortunately, you can't go inside anymore, but it's fun to imagine famous Greeks like Socrates and Plato just chilling here, gossiping about who's wearing the worst toga.
So it's pretty common for my friends and family to ask me if I ever get nervous traveling internationally, especially alone. And the truth is that I don't. The trick to traveling internationally in places that you've never been to is to work with someone that knows all about traveling. So if you're planning a trip, I would recommend reaching out to one of my former colleagues, Dr. Lamb at Dream Vacations. Her team, they specialize in cruises, in tours, in resorts, and then also luxury travel. So to get in touch with her, you can scan the QR code that's right here. You can also call her at 844-GO-TO-FUN. Or if you scroll down to the description below, you'll see there's a link to her website. So yeah, let's get back to the adventure. So it's my second morning now here in Athens, and I got up early again, not as early as yesterday, because today I'm actually flying to Dubai, and I need to head to the airport around 11 a.m. But I am planning on going to the Acropolis and also seeing the Parthenon up on the rock this morning. It opens at 8 a.m. So it's currently 7 o'clock, and I have my coffee, which my aunt Kelly Chavez, she actually commented on my social media post saying that I should get some great coffee while I'm here. So yeah, there's that for you, Kelly. Then I also got something that I saw a lot of people eating and they had advertised. And it looks like a giant breaded donut, if you want to look at it. But apparently it has like a cream cheese on the inside. And so I'm just going to open it. But yeah, it has cream cheese on the inside. This is actually really delicious. Probably one of the better things that I've eaten while I'm here in Greece. I know that's probably going to get a lot of hate from people in the comments, but I even have birds coming up next to me. A second ago, a fox tried to sneak in here. I don't think I got it on camera, but if I do, I'll include the footage.
It turns out that I did actually catch the fox on my video. It must have been hungry.
So yeah, I'm just gonna finish my breakfast now before I go tour the Acropolis.
Now we've made it to the Acropolis, probably the most famous site in all of Athens. The name Acropolis means high city, and it was built up here for a reason. Defense, religion, and let's be honest, the view isn't bad either.
So I just climbed up this big hill that people call the Rock. It's kind of in the center of Athens. And this building is called the Acropolis, and it's probably one of the most famous buildings in Athens. We also have the Parthenon, which is, I guess, right across the street from the Acropolis. And so I'll show you the Parthenon, and we'll go see that better in just a second.
The real star of the show is the Parthenon. It was built in the 5th century BC and dedicated to Athena, the goddess of wisdom and protector of the city. At one point, it held a massive statue of her made of gold and ivory. Sadly, that's long gone, but the structure is still amazing. Here's something cool. The Parthenon isn't actually made of perfectly straight lines. The architects used subtle curves and tilts to make everything look straight from a distance. It's also been a lot of things over the years. A temple, a church, a mosque, and even an ammunition storage site, which unfortunately caused part of it to blow up in the 1600s. Today, it's one of the most visited sites in Greece. Over 16,000 people come here per day during a peak season. So if you feel like you're in a crowd, you're not alone.
There's a lot of tourists here, and it's a little much for me. I've seen some cool buildings. They look cool. They're made out of marble, but I think I'm gonna go somewhere else now. So I've just finished walking the Acropolis and seeing all of those old Greek buildings and temples to their different gods and leaders. Just heading to the hotel now, which is not too far away. It's actually a pretty good location. So I'm in the taxi and I'm currently leaving Athens to head to Dubai for the next stop in my world trip. With that being said, I'm going to put another video right here so that way you can see other places I've been to around the world.